What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to Fortnite, and it's Monday night tonight. Just so you guys know, yesterday we lost power, so that's why there was no live streams. In fact, you probably saw in today's SAO video, which was recorded on Sunday, we lost power right in the middle of that episode, and, well, the end of it. And, yeah. So,
we slept.
Yeah, we slept for like 12, 13 hours. It was great.
Yeah, we both had headaches before, so it was good that we slept.
It's because the weather was so weird. So today we're going to be looking at Valkyrie, which is from Season 6 of Fortnite. Okay. So she's from Season 6. Amber's also big into Vikings, so yeah.
I just looked at it on Google just so I can give you guys like a little thing. It says Valkyries are beautiful maidens who are tenants on Odin and bring the souls of slain warriors chosen to enter Valhalla.
There you go.
They're angels and they choose slain warriors from the battlefield to enter heaven in Norse mythology.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do.
Yeah.
Alright, so the other characters that are available. Hey, what's up, gang? How you guys doing?
Usually they look like different. Usually they don't have fire coming out of their eyes like that. Like, they usually don't look evil like that. They usually look more like angelic.
So not only do they have Valkyrie today, but they also have... Oh, she has wings.
Oh, she has wings.
Oh, she has wings. That's interesting.
But, I mean, it would make sense that she would kind of look undead-like.
Is that a dragon?
Oh, you should have gotten that. Use that one. You can just let me play around with the Valkyrie one. You
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That is awesome, but I only have
that.
1200.
Well, why don't you just put a screen up, like put my snow screen up with me and then get it real quick.
Put your snow screen up.
Why not? Just get it.
Okay. Put the snow screen
Where's
up.
my snow? Me sitting there playing my violin with the snow. Is this live or is it not? It is. It's definitely live. If this was pre-recorded, hopefully it'd be better quality, but you never know now because of how things are.
What's this?
It looks creepy. Ah. I think it looks cool.
I don't even know where
It says part of the Harbinger. Why don't you put any picture up? Do you have any pic there?
There.
Is that gonna block out the,
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I see. So, you guys can see a picture of cosplay me from a long time ago. It's cosplay me.
It's cosplay you from so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, so we're buying a dragon. Why not?
We're gonna get...
Yeah, we're getting a dragon.
Hopefully this will only be like $2 or something. I don't know.
No.
I'm hoping.
No, it's not that.
Well, whatever. We need to get this dragon,
Okay.
so...
Get in the dragon.
Let's get it. Let's do that. K-Wife pick, LOL.
Yeah, this is Amber's.
Did it go off for anyone else? We are still here. You guys
still
can't
here.
hear us?
It's
We're here. It's just... It's not off. It's just... Wait a second. Yeah, it's still here. It's live.
There you go, we're back. Alright, so... Yeah, Amber wants the dragon, so... You know.
Yeah, we can't put our bank account information on the stream.
No,
like...
no, who would do that? Somebody would steal your identity, yo. Purchase Frost Dragon!
Charles's Dragon Glider height.
Oh, yeah! Look at
Christmas
that.
is over.
Yeah.
Christmas is never over. It's always Christmas.
Christmas lives inside our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it lives. Alright, so... The other characters you have is this weird girl.
To the person who's been subscribed for 3 years, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you've got...
Oh, it looks like... That reminds me of the Harajuku style, so...
Yeah.
Which is like... Or kawaii style from Japan, but... The thing is, like, when Conan went to Japan, the Harajuku district, and tried to do
Yakuza.
the kawaii style, he called it kawaii instead, and he looked kind of like that, actually. It was more scary. It's disturbing. That's disturbing. And I believe that Luke said that kawaii is like, it doesn't mean cute.
No,
it means like scary or something. Christmas will last forever in our hearts.
They have the Naruto run still?
Yeah. So the reason why we got this Valkyrie was because of me. I really love like Viking stuff. And maybe I should have gotten that on my account, but maybe you can just play on Luke's account randomly.
You can play on my account whenever you want. I don't care.
And play as the Valkyrie. So
I've got more skins than you do. You have some skins though.
I love Valkyries. It's one of my favorite parts of just Norse mythology.
Should we give her wings?
I think they look really well. I mean, we don't have like no, it's okay. I mean, does she have? I wish she had beautiful wings. I don't like those.
No, you don't like those wings.
I like hawk girl wings.
What about some rags?
Oh.
No.
Fine, if you want. How much do the wings cost?
No, the wings are free.
Oh, then yeah, I'll take them. If they're not, then if they're free, then that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just didn't want to get them again.
Okay. I kind of like the idea of having like knives or swords, something pretty dope.
Yeah, no. I know. Yeah. So, yeah, it's supposed to be cute. Harajuku style is supposed to be cute, kawaii, but for some reason, like Conan was saying kawaii, and it's completely different when you say
scary.
that.
Yeah.
It means completely different thing.
Yeah. It means a completely different thing. Where's my chair?
Yeah, you guys, there are, you know, we don't have any, admins in the chat right now, so we'll just let you guys know the standard for, like, it's more like the Nightwings are 1 standard over here, so there is, like, don't, like, criticize people for swearing, because, it is allowed now, especially because of the new FTC regulations. It's allowed pretty much on every channel at this point, and so, yeah, don't, also, if we try to censor people on then, yeah, the FTC won't like that, and they'll call us a channel for younger ages, so, yeah, so it's completely fine, just not anything extremely extreme, and if there is anything extreme, you'll know, because we'll just delete it.
Wait,
so.
Ruger's not even in the chat?
I don't see any admins in the chat, no.
Really? Oh, okay. So,
yeah, the rules, the new rules are in the description if you guys want to know. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and read that.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we're just waiting on some people to ready up. So the stream started a little bit earlier today, guys, because I've been up for quite a while.
He's been up since 3 this morning.
We've been recording a lot of SAO videos because Dragon Ball Kakarot comes out this Friday.
You've been up for almost 17 hours at this point.
I got up at like around 3:30 in the morning, something today. Yeah, something like that. So I'll be going to bed. I don't think I'm going to be doing double the streams tonight, but I am definitely going to stream this game for about an hour and a half, and then we're going to record some more SAO, and it's going to be good. I've already uploaded the videos for tomorrow and things like that, so. We're considering looking at Fire Emblem, whatever it's called, that Pop Star thing that comes out, but we might be doing it earlier. I don't know.
Luke can't say that he's ready until we get 16 people.
Oh, we're still waiting on someone. Am I not ready? No, I'm ready.
No, Luke is ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. We're waiting on someone.
Yeah, we're waiting on someone. Luke, if it said, if Luke wasn't ready, it would have an icon to say, ready.
So, yeah. We're waiting on someone to join.
So we only have 15, we just need one more person to join?
I guess so. Unless I'm not ready. I thought I was ready, though.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I'll basically be taking care of things unless there's others, so...
Oh yeah, technically we do have a mod. Amber's right here.
I'm always here.
Amber's always there. Amber has mod access. Do whatever she wants. Well, I'm gonna add these people while I can. And guys, tomorrow will be a Shenmue and Dauntless stream. So, Shenmue first, Dauntless later. Or Dauntless earlier. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's my streaming thing. I'll do what I want. But we're both enjoying Dauntless tremendously. And remember, before you play Dauntless again, you have to make sure that your system is charged. My goodness. Oh, that's right. There are still people on the West Coast that are at school. That's probably why too, because it's 6:30 or almost 6:30 p.m. for us, but over on the West Coast it's 3:30 p.m. So yeah, they're just getting out of school now. Hey Simons, how you doing, buddy? Streaming a little bit early because I gotta go to bed like by 8-9 o'clock. I'm gonna be tired. Been up since like 3:30 a.m. So. And yeah, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. because I slept when we lost power the other day. So they got rid of the snow already? You punks! What in the world? Why would you do that? It's wintertime. Why? They shouldn't just have it for... They only had it December through... That's lame.
Hey, Simons. Yeah, I can believe Gloria is saying she's been up for 15 hours.
I don't know how many hours I've been up, but
I'd say you've been up definitely by 16 hours or more.
Something like that.
Not 17.
Not
Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to, like Simons is saying, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And
look at me,
click the bell for notifications. Most likely, even if you click the bell and stuff, you will most likely eventually, like, basically YouTube will start recommending other... YouTube doesn't really recommend the channels that people subscribe to.
They've been recommending a lot of Smosh.
They recommend other things. So, like, based on your history and your personality and whatever you guys have watched. So, basically, if you're subscribing to channels, this applies to every channel that you subscribe to on YouTube. If you subscribe to channels and you never see their videos, chances are they are uploading every day. YouTube just doesn't work the way it used to be.
Our About section even has the times we upload. We upload at 7 in the morning. Our videos go up at 7 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and streams usually 6 and 11 p.m.
We usually have streams every night. Last night we didn't have any power.
No, we didn't have any power, so I mean, there's no... I kind of told people on Twitter... Like,
but we actually had our normal upload, like, at 7 a.m. and 3 p.m., so, I mean,
it's because I always upload at least 12 or 15 hours in advance.
Luke always uploads...
Woo, dragon!
Extremely, like, late at night the night before, or extremely early in the morning, like 2 a.m., because... Otherwise, he never knows what's going to happen the day of.
I'm very
paranoid.
No, that's
because there are some times when YouTube will completely go down.
Yep.
And many people will be like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't get my uploads done for the day," and Luke already did because.
Yeah, I'm always at least 2 days ahead on uploads. That's my thing. If I'm not 2 days ahead on uploads, sometimes I might forget to do whatchamacallit. What do they call that? I might forget to do something like the thumbnail or the title of the video, but I usually have the videos up. Like, sometimes they don't have ads on them, but usually they're up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, we have one... I don't know how many members we have in the chat, but we definitely have Charles the Green Dragon in the chat. So, Charles, this dragon...
Charles.
This dragon glider's for you.
No, I bought the dragon glider for you. It was...
Aww, well,
I mean,
we're both fans. We're all fans of dragons here.
Dragons are pretty awesome.
The K Club is the Dragon Club. We all love dragons. There be dragons.
There be dragons up here. Oh yes,
And great to see you, Simons, in the chat as always. Great to see everybody. Thank you for our members. And like I said, I think Charles is the only one here today. Thank you, Charles, for being a member, and everybody. And great to see you guys in the chat. Ethan, Cassie, David, Nehemiah, Jay, Arzu, and Logan, and Clone Trooper, and Gloria, and Lightning Storm, and someone named Dragon6754, and Coven. So great to see you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night.
How do I...
And after Luke does this stream,
SAO.
Oh, SAO. We're gonna do more SAO, or
yeah, more
SAO.
SAO.
I thought you were just conking out.
I'm kind of conked out technically, but you know.
Okay, we might record more.
I'll definitely be recording more. I want to get through the desert zone as much as possible because I want to have at least like a week's worth of SAO done before Dragon Ball comes out. Because you know what people are going to be like, oh, Dragon Ball is going to come out, so goodbye SAO for 6 months. It's like, no, we need to get SAO done before May because that's when the new SAO game comes out, and we'll be doing the Underworld SAO game when it comes out in May. So we tend to wait until the SAO games are on the Switch, but this time, like we did with Lost Song, although we didn't finish Lost Song because that one was really confusing. We'll be doing the Underworld game that comes out on May on the PS4. It'd be like one of our last PS4 games because that's going to be kind of long. But there's a couple PS4 games that we're going to be doing this year. There's at least 15 PS4 games, and then we'll be updating to the PS5 in the... trying to think when... Oh, no.
Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you, Matthew. Hopefully you're doing awesome, and I hope everyone else is having a great day.
It never lets me do it now.
You just push A?
I am pushing A. It doesn't let me...
I don't know why.
It doesn't let me do my taunts anymore.
Why is it 3, 2, 1?
Because I died.
Oh.
It's bugged. See? It's bugged. I'm dead. Still dead. But now I get to fly around with my dragon, so it's all good. Deploy dragon!
Oh yeah, if you guys saw the SAO episode earlier, it stopped randomly, but the whole episode is up, so, I mean, you guys can watch the complete episode.
I wouldn't say it stopped randomly. I mean, it stopped because we lost power. Which, this is a great thing about the Switch that we love. Like, because the Switch is a hybrid system, even though we lost power, we didn't lose our progress or anything like that because it just went to sleep mode, and then when we, you know, we weren't able to continue the game exactly where it was, but it was still pretty close. So
yeah, it was.
That's great about the Switch. If that was the PS4, if we were doing Star Wars Bounty Hunter when we lost power, oh my gosh, I would have raged. And yeah, I know, we're not done with Star Wars Bounty Hunter yet. Things are getting complicated. I almost thought about getting like a $150 controller that has like a built-in whatever, but I mean, it's really not worth it.
Turbo?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
For what game? I thought...
Bounty Hunter. We've only got an hour left of the game, but it's kicking our butt. Because...
I don't know. Well, if we have to get past it, I mean, we might be able to use the controller for some other game. We're going to be doing more old games like that. I don't know. Guess we'll have to figure it out. I don't know. We'll think about it.
My blister's also healing, but we're going to do more Star Wars Versus for you guys. So there'll be some Star Wars Versus episodes again by Wednesday.
Great to see you, Zero Blade, Joshua Hammond, Logan, Cheryl, and Panther's Pride, and everybody. And Sonya Walt, and everybody coming in. Robin. Great to see you guys.
I'm not afraid. I want to fight. Oh.
Oh, that's just
Oh! It was just the person that was gunning for me though, so I'll take that. That's not too bad. My neighbors are cooking something. So.
Yeah, and if you guys are wondering, we play this game just to hang out with you, the viewers. So if you guys enjoy playing this game, we're in no way like experts at Fortnite. We just enjoy playing.
I'm way better at Dauntless than I am this game.
Well, yeah, I mean, you love playing Monster Hunter. So.
I do like Monster Hunter. I'm really enjoying Dauntless. I've actually been playing that a lot of my free time. That's how you can tell I really like the game. Oh, come on, guys! I had.
Wow. Yeah, I never like. That's what sometimes playing this game stresses me out because people build walls in front of me when I'm trying to shoot like somebody.
They're trying to protect you.
Oh, I got confused why that was happening.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening with people building walls in front of me. Like, I didn't understand people trying to
shoot. I got killed from behind. They came from behind!
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Cassie.
When do you guys usually play Fortnite? We do Fortnite streams twice a week, on Monday and sometimes Thursday or Friday.
We usually do them like 9 or something like that, 9 or 10.
Yeah, usually around that time.
But Luke hasn't been asleep for like 16 hours, so he has to go to bed soon.
Yeah, I'm only doing one stream tonight. I thought about doing Devil May Cry finale tonight, but yeah, not gonna happen. Besides, the later it gets, the more loopy I get too. So I don't want this to be considered a KID stream. So me like making ambulance noises and running around in circles is probably not going to be. It'd be entertaining as heck, but I mean, if some government lackey watches this video and they hear you going woo.
Yeah. Jay Arzu, we have to be really careful with Pokemon content right now, but
extremely careful.
Like, I don't know when we'll be playing Pokemon again, but I understand, like, it would be cool to do versus and, like, battle Pokemon people online and stuff like that. Like, battle with subscribers, but that's why I haven't finished my series of Pokemon right now. And I mean, we keep saying that we're gonna end up, like, doing it, but then changing the thumbnail, but the fact that they're still speaking in Congress right now with everything is, it's extremely, like...
They had something in Congress today. I don't know if it was a good thing or not, but more or less the YouTubers and our friend J House were able to open the floor, but the problem is the government lackeys, they had the final say along with the Coppa experts. So, I mean, I don't know.
It's really interesting because when I was in debate class and we learned how...
The person who has the last say, that's when it's dangerous. So.
Well, each person is supposed to have their closing argument and a chance for a rebuttal. And that's how it, like a legal proceeding is usually done. Like if you're doing a court, like a trial. But I guess this wasn't a real trial, it was just a...
It was like an open forum or something like that.
You would think
but
that they would have
televised.
You would think that they would have a final statement, like a 1-minute statement that you can make at the end. Yeah, and I understand you guys are talking about like the law and everything, but if I see a lot, like, it's not too bad if it's not too much, but if there's a lot of comment with the word KID in it, I might have to start I won't time anyone out, I'll just start deleting some of those comments, just so I have to just be really careful, so.
You wanna know what I like about this dragon? Is it makes snow go wherever I go. That's the type of power I would want. I would want the power to make snow wherever I go. It'd be pretty awesome.
I mean, I believe that Smash Brothers as is right now is okay.
For now it's okay.
But it's, you never know what's going to happen to it.
Well, because they're trying to up the age, like, by 4 years. Or wait. Yeah, they're trying to make it, like, you know, sweet 1/6.
Yeah.
And if they do that, YouTube's dead because... I don't know. It's funny that they would try to censor the internet for that old teenagers because that's ridiculous. I mean, good luck with that, but apparently they're getting a lot of support with the Coppa people, of course. I don't know. But we won't know about... I'm waiting to hear back from J House. I'm hoping like he gets... I asked him for an email update, and when he gets the email, then I'll get to hear more about what's going down. But I mean, he'll probably say, "Oh, it went really well," but I would be like, "Dude, you were like you were the first people to speak," and then, you know, all that other stuff.
Well, I mean, it's good he did, because it probably set the tone.
Well, he's
for
a lawyer.
else.
Jay's a lawyer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not practicing right now because he's got his wife and his family, but. And they made that YouTube channel, and they got like 2 million subscribers, but he was a lawyer. He was actually a YouTube lawyer, too, so he helped content creators during the Viacom days. That's how I know him.
Oh, that's a good person, too.
He's a very, very good guy. He's a very, very good guy.
I'm saying, like, if you're ever in real trouble, it's probably good to know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's good to know contact information.
I'm just sitting here on my lawn chair. I'm just kind of like.
So there's still Christmas outfits. People are still in their Christmas outfits.
Well, why
Christmas
not?
trees.
I would do it too.
Christmas all year. Great to see another member in the chat. Kyle, Kylie, Bryant. Great to see you. So we got 2 members in the chat right now. Also,
and for legal reasons, just because I know J House, we did not ask him for any legal advice about the Coppa stuff. We met with other lawyers.
Yeah, we just
we know him.
We're just asking him for information about what's going on. Yeah, we don't ask him for legal advice.
No.
So just so you guys know, like, those of you guys who are finding it difficult to get our content and stuff, if you do become a member of the channel, the people who have become members have not missed really videos. They're able to get the videos. Our channel doesn't disappear randomly from the search engine. They aren't unsubscribed randomly. You're not completely blocked from our channel randomly and unable to find our channel for weeks or months. Just something to think about if you guys constantly keep having our channel disappear on you. You might want to think about becoming a member. We also have a Patreon that really helps the channel to survive during everything that's going on. It really helps us out. If our Patreon and our members were not supporting us at this point, this channel would not be up right now. So thank you guys so much to our Patreon members and our members in the chat.
Yeah, Pizza Toast, it's really confusing, but I mean they see KID friendly as KID directed or attractive. So I mean the best thing that we've gotten from advice from Legal Counsel is to make sure that when you're speaking to people that you're speaking to gamers, that you don't say, boys or girls, like, so you're not targeting younger people. If you're targeting a demographic like gamers, which we've done on this channel for years, we've never actually had anything that, if we technically got sued, there's nothing that condemns us legally that says family friendly as like in our merchandise or in our videos. Our videos, we always opened with the statement, hey, what's happening, gamers? And we've done that for like 15 years. So, I mean, good luck, U.S. government, going through 7,000 plus videos trying to find incriminating evidence. Maybe they could find us talking a little bit how we're family friendly, but they're going to have to comb through thousands of videos to find where we just spent the entire time talking about our mission statement.
I mean, like,
we make videos for gamers.
What people don't understand is, like, there was a huge...
I need some tea.
Like, I don't know how to say the word, like, except for saying it, because I don't like to say... So, I'm going to say FF. So, there was a huge FF craze during the time of Skylanders and Disney Infinity.
2013.
So, we were actually on YouTube before then, doing other games, and then when we ended up doing some of those games, there were people that constantly asked us, are you FF? Are you FF? Like, we were like, I don't even know what that means. And they would start asking us, do you do this? Do you do this? Do you do this? Are you... Like, they would ask us all kinds of things, like, do you talk about this? Do you talk about this? And they were all things that would be, like, adult-related. And we were like, no, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. And then they're like, oh, I see, so you are completely FF. And it's like, well, we didn't go about our channel trying to be FF. We were just ourselves, and apparently people put us into that category. So we then had people in swarms and droves come to our channel who were just watching FF channels. So, in fact, I believe some of the people that were making videos on Disney Infinity and Skylanders were kind of like,
I'm just waiting for one person.
So basically, I'm not going to go into it anymore because I don't want to talk about very much, but yeah, it's just, yeah, so we got put into that category for a few years, and then, but we never started out in that category at all, and then they kind of pushed us into that.
We don't have anything that identifies us as that.
We were told to try to market ourselves more like that, so we tried to tweak some things, during that time, just during those, that craze. But then we just took it all off, because we've always addressed people as gamers. We've never address like content for that. So
Yeah, I mean, and that lawyer guy said we were smart for doing that, but it's like we were always trying to just reach other gamers. And, you know, we always played a variety of content. Disney Infinity, I think when we were speaking to people, it was like, well, I mean, I guess you could call us family friendly because we don't swear and stuff like that. But the way that we speak to our audience is not that of, like, little ones. It's just people that play video games. Which sometimes it's part of the reason why the channel hasn't reached probably 1 million subs, is because we're just kind of very generic in our way of speaking and our comedy. Although our comedy is like awesome.
well, we've also had to be really careful the last several weeks. If we act too happy or too excited about a game, they see that as younger audience directed. So
It's really dumb.
I've had to be really like, really just like, hey guys, what's happening? Like,
my God.
hey gamers. Just be Raven.
So why is it you delete half your video? What video are you talking about?
What video?
We don't
when
delete
did
our
we delete
videos.
half of our video?
If YouTube's deleting videos, that's terrible.
I hope no one's deleting half of our videos. I certainly hope not.
Disney Infinity is probably one of the games that made this channel more famous than we were. I mean, we were, before Disney Infinity came out, we were picking up about 100,000 views a video. And then Disney Infinity, it went from 100,000 to several million. But we had other series at that time that also were hitting 1 million views and up, and those were Lego games.
And
a lot of people even consider us like more of a Disney Infinity. They consider us more of a Lego channel because we've covered every Lego game you can think of.
We didn't actually start to grow originally with Disney Infinity. That was something that came later.
Lego Batman 2 is what made this channel famous, and we covered it like 3 times.
That game, I think the reason why it seemed like it was doing that, it was everyone who had covered Disney Infinity was growing. It's just like Fortnite or Minecraft. Those games, if you play them, it definitely does make your channel grow more because more people are playing them.
Yeah,
It's a very popular
according to our old Warner Brothers contact, WB helped grow our channel, like back when they were releasing a lot of DC-oriented Lego games. And, you know, they didn't do that with Lego DC Supervillains, but for Lego Batman 3 and 2, they helped promote our channel, which we didn't know about for years.
That's a great tip, David. Just think Edgar Allan Poe before we do a video, and we'll never have to think about being happy again.
No, I just think about my life and I get depressed. The only happy thing I got is this lady right here. Everything else is miserable.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And I have to say that the tonal shift, like, sometimes I used to lighten my voice a little bit on this channel, sometimes, because, you know, reasons. But ever since I started to darken the thumbnails, I've noticed that I've started to talk just the way I do on my own channel.
We'll hopefully get back to normal after they... You guys don't understand that they're scanning the channels every day.
They have
a service droid
list
that they're sending to our house to destroy our communications.
Which actually, our network got us pulled off of YouTube Kids. So that was pretty awesome that they were able to do that before September. So I don't know if we're going to get hit at all or not. Aside from our unboxing videos. All our unboxing videos got hit because collectibles and figurines and...
But yeah, we don't have to talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for bringing it up. Just,
like,
people keep asking us, because we're playing Fortnite.
You can't really ignore it today because there was just a hearing about it.
Oh yeah,
so,
you're right. But one thing... Okay, fine. I said we shouldn't talk about it. Can I say one more thing or no?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'm such a hypocrite. But I liked how there was a female gamer
Oh gosh!
that represented, and she said exactly what I've been saying so many times. That cutesy games, many times, are the type of games that women play. Even if they're 35, 40, 20, whatever. That those games are not always directed for younger audiences. Many times women enjoy cutesy things.
I agree.
And this is why I'm saying, like, every time, like, you know, if guys want a girl to marry them, it's like they get them a puppy for Christmas because girls love cutesy things. This is a fact. And, like, girls love games that have cutesy characters in them. And
there's nothing wrong with that. And cutesy Like, girls should be able to play and showcase the stuff they want, and it shouldn't just be, okay, because this looks cutesy, it, you know, has to follow under the the law.
She made a really great point that was like, I feel like
I thought it was a brilliant point.
You're excluding female gamers at this point because the only thing I have left to play is stuff that's really violent with gore, and I don't really like that as a girl gamer. So I thought that was a really good point.
Yeah.
Like, that was a huge point, and they won't listen to what she said at all, but I thought that was
of course,
fantastic.
Because she's a lady.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for the super chat. From Christian Solace. Thank you so much for the super chat and the cute emoji.
I got a dragon.
Thank you so much, Christian.
Wherever I go. My dragon. It's got ice breath and...
Really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. And we got another member here in the chat. John Doe is in the chat.
What up, John Doe? How you doing, brother?
Great to see you.
Yeah. Well.
So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic night, and thank you guys all for the kind words, and I really like the, you know, the solidarity, you know, where people are like, oh, that's really dumb, they shouldn't be doing that, and I agree, they shouldn't be doing that, and it means a lot. It does. It means a lot that you guys understand how stupid it is, but we'll just try to endure it, and it is, you know, I agree with that, you know.
Oh yeah, we know. We were about that Disney Infinity video. We were so surprised that went viral. Like, Amber and I had like a scuffle, or not a scuffle. We had,
yeah, that video. The one that got a lot. Like, I think one of our top videos.
It is our top video of all time.
I believe that that morning I was so, like, Luke was like, we have to have a video that goes up today. And I really didn't want to record, and I had been so annoyed by him because he had beaten me time and time and time and time again. And he's like, let's do another versus. And at that point, I wasn't used to doing versus videos. I didn't like versus.
Nope.
And I hated versus videos.
Yep.
And I was like, he was like, we're doing this. And I was like, no, we're not. And he's like, we have to do this. And I was like,
we're doing it. Yeah,
fine.
We're doing it.
So we did the video. I sounded annoyed in it at the beginning. Then I ended up beating the pulp out of him, which I sounded much happier at that point.
Yep.
And yes, that video got tons of views. I don't know why it got a lot of views. I guess because you think that I'm going to end up being beaten again in it, and I ended up being... I don't even remember what character I was playing as, like Spider-Man or something. And I was really happy. I was just sincerely happy. I felt so happy to beat the tar out of you in that game. It felt great.
Well, it shows that people say you never win. You just have to show them that video, because even you got like all kind of meta, like, I always lose in these versus things, and that's not true. I mean, Amber and I cover a lot of fighting games. Yes, I'm better at some characters than she is, and she is slowly getting a lot better at various fighting games that I'm kind of surprised at, because I've been playing fighting games for close to 30 years. And she's starting to pick up. I don't know how, because, you know, Amber
My
just...
new typeness.
Yeah, new typeness that has surpassed button mashing.
I mean, I really liked what Montanui said, where it's like getting excited about a game or getting happy about it. It doesn't mean that, you know, it shouldn't be directed at younger audiences. That doesn't mean... And I agree, it's not fair, but that's how they see it.
Because they don't know what FUN is.
Yeah,
because they're miserable.
Somebody actually made that point to them. They even said, you know, you don't understand that
if you throw water on them, they'll melt.
Young people are not the only people that enjoy having FUN. They actually said young people are not the only people that enjoy doing things for fun. They said adults enjoy having fun too. They said that to the politicians, and they were just sitting there like...
The politicians were just
they couldn't even comprehend what these people were telling them. Like, wait, you're saying that there are people that enjoy their lives, that don't hate their lives?
They don't know what geek culture is.
It's like, yeah, it would be not you. Yeah, that would be everyone but you.
Yep. You people are sad, miserable people. Yeah. And I told myself when I was... Because I knew people. There was the gaming crowd in high school and college, and then you had the people who were like, well, I don't play video games because those are for younger people. And it's like, you're younger than I am.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're dissing me for playing games, and it's like, well, do you watch anime? It's like, oh yeah, I totally watch anime. It's like, what's the difference?
Same thing.
It's the same thing.
They're
both Japanese.
Yeah, it's just, I mean...
Video games are better anyway.
Great to see and we got another member in the chat right now. Orange Man is in the chat.
Hey, Orange Man, how you doing tonight?
Hey. David is like, what is this, politician? What is this fun you speak of?
What is this? Is it a witch? Do you have to burn it?
Yeah.
Burn the witch.
It just...
Yeah.
It's just... the funny thing is that I actually know people that don't have hobbies, that don't enjoy their life, and they're so mean, and I know people like that in real life, and I'm just... I already know the types of people that these people are like, and they just...
okay.
You know, I know that... I just know that... You know, unless you can learn to enjoy your life, you're going to be a miserable person.
And you're going to make other people miserable.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, somebody killed him. Whoa! Whoa! Guys, one of our friends died. Just...
But anyway, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic night, and I know we are. Luke is about to conk out after this stream.
No, we're doing SAO, I'm fine.
Never mind, we're going to re-recording after this stream.
We're not re-recording, we're recording more episodes.
I said be recording.
Oh, well, okay, maybe I'm a little out of it. So that
Actually, I was trying to say be recording, but it sounded like re-recording because I was saying it.
Hey, I'm pretty alert for 17 hours.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that, actually, because I took my medicine at 8 this morning.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, hopefully my voice and everything and personality will go back to normal, because I'm, like, always trying to, like, lower my voice, like, hello, like...
Well, we were trying to be...
While I'm talking, because...
No, I don't like when you lower your voice.
Because the channel gets...
Heads up!
People flag it and say that there's somebody who's, like, you know, a youngling on here. My voice is kind of high normally.
Well, did we... Wow, they killed a couple of us, guys. That was they had the high ground.
They did.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully things will get up.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I mean, I hope so. I just hope that other bill doesn't pass, because if they increase it by 4 years, that's gonna finish a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do at this point.
Nope.
I mean, except for just, like, hope and pray that things will be okay.
Or you can find out who the instigators are and vote them out of office.
Yeah, but it's a whole the reality is it's a whole idea. It's a whole movement. They've been doing this thing. They've been making this point for years. In school, in movies, and TV shows. They have PSA announcements about it. They've been making this subliminal thought in society for years.
Gaming's bad.
Game's bad. Games cause bad things. Gaming is bad. They just keep saying it over and over again in the media, everything. So, you know, it's no wonder that finally, you know, it's just coming to this huge head where they're like, okay, let's destroy it. And everyone's like, that's great, let's destroy it. And everyone wants to destroy it. So the only people left to defend against it are
everyone doesn't want to destroy it. You have sheep that follow these politicians, and they try to act like hip kids on their Twitter and stuff, and you got all their followers that just follow everything they say when they don't have the information. Because a lot of people today, they don't actually research what the issues are. They just, you know, the blind leading the blind. And that's the problem. That's how this stuff even got off the ground to begin with, is because you have, I believe it was earlier this summer, people were talking about it, and you had all these people liking and retweeting, and they have no idea what's going on. They don't know anything about it. They're just like, well, I like this person, so I'm going to listen to everything they say. So that's the problem. So when you get out of that mindset, and people actually think for themselves for a change, then you wouldn't have these laws, or you would actually have these laws do what they're supposed to, and go after the people that created, like, Elsagate and all this other stuff. Protect kids from that stuff. Don't go around censoring every animation so that R-rated content is now on the YouTube Kids app, and now parents are even more livid than ever before, when that's not what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I
know?
So how do you like this Valkyrie lady? She kind of looks like an undead Valkyrie.
Yeah, she looks kind of evil.
For me, like,
I would have gone with like a regular Viking.
I feel like a Valkyrie would look very angelic. Like, any picture I've seen of a Valkyrie looks like super...
Well, I like the ice.
Like, I don't know if I like the
ice. The ice makes sense because the Norse stuff is like really wicked cold. You know? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Norway.
But I think she looks like too much like a heavy metal chick mixed with like.
I feel
ice,
like they always have to have a spin on it. You know what I mean? Like, they always have to kind of have their own take and make it look different. They can't just have a basic Valkyrie.
I might be wrong in this, but maybe season 6 Fortnite was around the time that like Game of Thrones was really big or something because she feels like one of those kind of characters a little bit.
She feels like somebody that would be in, what is that? She feels like somebody that would be in like an 80s like punk like band.
Well, I said like heavy metal like.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I don't know. She looks like a character that would be in Labyrinth, that music video or whatever it is. Yeah. Or that was a movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Labyrinth was a movie.
Yeah, she just looks kind of punkish.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So, how is everyone doing tonight? You guys doing anything exciting tonight?
I'm flying a dragon.
Did anyone have anything exciting for dinner today, or you guys hanging out with your pets?
Salad. And I'm flying a dragon. Did I mention how I like how this thing breathes fire and it makes it snow?
Great.
So I bring snow with me wherever I go.
Okay, Panther's Pride is going to a football party. Sounds good.
A football party?
Yeah. Also, I hope you have a good time, Panther's Pride.
It's not Super Bowl time yet, right?
Ask Ada is recovering from my birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Ada.
Did you
awesome.
I hope you had a good birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And we've got Hurricane Junior Senior is in the chat. Great to see you, Hurricane Junior Senior, and thank you to all our members in the chat and all our awesome donators and people that keep this channel going. Thank you guys so much. Of course, you, the viewers, also keep this channel going so much. Thank you guys all for watching this video and for everything that you guys do.
Yeah, we might actually not be stopped this year at hitting 500,000. We're only 1,000 away, which usually this time of year they reset our subscriber count by like 30,000. So it's very possible they're actually going to let us hit the 500K, which we've been waiting a year and a half to do.
So Zero Blade is in the chat. Hey, Zero Blade.
Don't do that.
Says he's having fish and chips for dinner.
Mmm.
That sounds delicious. That is one of Luke's favorite things
We need
ever.
to buy some frozen fish next time we're at the thing.
Every time I go grocery shopping, this guy, as soon as I come back from the store,
somebody mentioned fish.
he thinks about something else.
But
he would have rather gotten at the store than what I get.
But I haven't had fish in like 6 months. So
6 months.
It's 6 months. Oh.
Yeah, well, you should totally be like that's awesome, David. You should totally grow up and, I don't know, if you want, be an awesome politician and change terrible things that are done. Hey, I mean, there's some news saying I would be a politician, but except for I'm too poor.
I don't want to sell my soul.
I mean, I was gonna say well, there's some poor politicians, like I guess Abraham Lincoln was poor. But I don't know.
No, I mean, even back in the 80s, they were talking about how you had to raise like 300,000 to run for office or something like that, for like a high office. And now it's much more. I mean, it's like you need millions upon millions, but 300K back in the 80s to run for, that's ridiculous. And they shouldn't pay them as much as they do either, because they get very lax at what they do. Like there should be like a salary cap or something.
The only people that can reduce their own salaries themselves. They have the power over their own salary.
They shouldn't.
They vote to up it every year.
Oh my gosh.
And no one can stop them. Yep, it's true. J.R. Zoo had salmon and mashed potatoes for dinner.
Ooh.
That's the, there are only a few politicians in history that have voted to try to lower the salary of
I thought we were
Congress.
talking about salmon now.
Yeah, we are. But I'm saying JFK was one of them.
Okay.
I'm done.
Salmon and mashed potatoes. What kind of, like...
Salmon and mashed potatoes from J. Arson.
No, like, what type of culture eats that, like, salmon, fish with mashed potatoes? Because usually it'd be fish with fries, or fish with, some other stuff. I've never heard mashed potatoes with fish. Like, when you think mashed potatoes, usually you think meat. Don't do that.
Okay.
And fish is not meat, it's fish. So, I'm just curious, like, how that happened. Because when I think fish, I think French fries. Or coleslaw. Maybe a salad. Maybe a salad as a side. What is this? Ruby outfit. Get ready to shine. Ruby is back in the item shop. Okay. Oh, they got rid of the heavy metal characters already? Really? That was fast. Oh, wow. They did. Whoa. They already changed... Right when we were doing the stream, they changed everybody. Whoa, what is... Somebody give me a gift? Aw, true love emote. Thank you. That's cute. Alright, so these are your new skins that are available now. You got Ruby's back from Season 10. You got this weird guy. I mean, I don't think... See, what is the appeal? Like, this is what I don't understand. This is what marketing drives me crazy. It is wintertime, and they're showing Halloween-themed characters right now. It's like... A lot of mobile games are doing this. They're showing a lot of, like, dark art stuff. Like, at this time of year. This is supposed to be, like, happy stuff. Like, reindeers and... Whoa, what up, Ruga? How you doing, man? Saw your super chat.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Ruga.
Whoa, it's Bane!
This is like just sold my soul. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What, did you run for office or something? I have to get this guy. This is essentially Bane. This is Bane. This is Bane, guys. This is Bane. This is like Soda Bane. Oh my gosh. Yes, he even looks like Bane a little bit. Look at him. Look at me.
Bane.
Yes, look. Look and fear me. I am Slurp. My name is...
It does look like Bane.
Yeah, that's totally funny. Boom!
Thank you for selling your soul, Ruga. Thank you very much for the super chat.
That was worth it. Maybe not so much for the selling of the soul, but...
Thank you so much for the super chat, Clones Trooper. Sis.
I don't really know what that is.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you for the super chat.
There will be a Bane stream at a different time, guys. Tonight is all about the Valkyrie, so...
Foxy.
The sprinkler.
I really liked it.
Oh, that's a dance I can do. That's not hard.
If I could make a Valkyrie,
Oh, yeah.
it would look exactly like Hawk Girl, except without the helmet.
Yeah.
John Doe says, you think the darkness is your ally. Yep, definitely, it's Bane.
It's Bane.
Thank you guys for the super chats tonight.
It's totally Bane. Yes. Alright, ready up.
Hey, you guys want to talk about someone selling their soul? It'd be somebody who basically spends their entire life in front of a computer night and day uploading videos.
Whoa! You talking about me?
I'm talking about both of us.
Oh my gosh. Wait, when do you upload videos?
I don't, but I do spend a lot of my time like sitting here like helping with stuff.
We just hang out. Which, hanging out is a good thing.
Yeah, hanging out.
I love working with you. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yep, I see you. Thank you for waving. Just waiting on some people to ready up. So yeah, I'm excited. So Thursday will be the Bane stream, I guess, because it's all about the Valkyrie tonight. Because I like to show skins. I can show you guys some of the skins I have, like since starting this game in September. So let's do a little skin showcase. My very first skin was Batman, and then other Batman, and then Catwoman,
Ruka says he wants to. He said, "What about me? I'm in front of the computer."
Yeah.
Okay, you can say you were selling your soul too.
Actually, you know what? This was our very first skin. This was our very first Fortnite thing we did back when it came out on the Wii Switch, not Wii. That'd be interesting if it came out on the Wii. We did a showcase and we got blasted. It's still, out of all my videos, that Fortnite video has the most hate I've ever gotten in a video. And it's not even, it's only like 30 or 40,000 views, and it's got like hundreds upon hundreds of comments of hate.
No, I was talking about myself and Luke. I was talking about all YouTubers sell their soul because it's... Luke, I don't think you understand. I don't... never mind. Even if I'm not uploading the videos, I'm doing other stuff around the house like all the time.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking what you do.
We're supporting. We're a team.
I know we're a team.
We both help.
Yep.
Someone's gotta go get the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, in general, YouTubers, in general, like, they always say, like, they don't come out of their house for days, they work themselves too hard, you know, they spend hours sitting there playing games, and, you know, all this time uploading, and when they're not uploading and recording and uploading videos and doing live streams and stuff, if they have any spare time at all, they'll end up going to a convention where they'll cover even more games. So it's just it's basically like a complete, it's like a life commitment, you know, basically.
It is, yeah. If people ask me...
if it's a life commitment, like, do you want to work a regular job where you have some freedom and downtime, or do you want to have zero downtime and kind of freedom? You get freedom every day, but you don't really have downtime.
Yeah.
You're completely committed to your job, basically.
I'm just trying to go down to a snow place so I can get some weapons. And guys, please, just a small reminder, let me pick up some weapons. I know you think it's funny to grab the weapons from me, but I might get a little irritated today because I haven't slept yet. So I'm going on 17, 18 hours now, being awake. So yeah, just please let me collect my stuff.
Yeah, we're just saying I basically sold my soul to insurance. Yeah, that's, I mean, I guess it's like any job that you put so much time and energy into.
We hope you had a good day at the office, though,
yeah,
Ruga.
we hope your day was full of sparkles and happiness.
I don't know if I wish the sparkles, but
we hope everyone's day had sparkles in it.
I do not endorse sparkles. I didn't say sparkles. You put the sparkles in my... I don't want that. That's lame.
Yeah. Orange Man says, let K-Wing get weapons and try not to follow him that much. Yeah. Well, I mean,
my personal space.
I guess it's okay if you follow him a little, though. But
yeah, you can follow me. Just let me pick up my stuff. Yes, I want to play too.
Ruga said it was a boring day, but with something about making payments, but he found other ways to make the day fun.
It's fine, Amber. There we go. That's a shotgun.
That's good, Matthew says. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's probably not the best thing to do, Matthew. I applaud that.
There's a gnome in there. That's creepy.
It is creepy.
Anyone else see the creepy gnome there?
I wouldn't sell my soul to that guy with a pitchfork either. That's probably not the best.
No, that wouldn't be.
I think that's a good plan, Matthew, not to do that.
Good life lesson, don't.
Thank you, Ethan. God. Oh, I'm only doing this for more Star Wars battles from Clone Trooper.
Yeah, we're gonna do more Star Wars battles.
Thank you so much.
We've got more Star Wars stuff coming.
Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the super chat, Clones Trooper. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, Ethan, for so long. I love that. Thank you so much for watching this channel. I appreciate that. What
kind of, like, Star Wars versus do you guys want to see? You want more ship stuff? Because, I mean, we've done... Come on, Bear, don't steal my stuff. It's a rocket launcher. Okay. Thank you, Bear. Now I need a good machine gun.
Wait, Luke, you're saying that the dragon character isn't a character? It's just a glider?
Huh?
So the dragon isn't a character?
No.
The Valkyrie is the character.
Yeah, the Valkyrie is the character, and the dragon is her.
Can you
glider.
use the dragon glider for another person?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So play my account sometime. You can access my account on your Switch.
Star Wars Rebels spin-off. I don't know what that is.
It's a new Star Wars show.
Oh, okay. Hurricane Jr. Sr. said, I had a kind of a boring day too. Was one of my first days was my first day at college.
Oh, wow.
But I am kind of worried about my own channel. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have your own channels, I mean, if you guys were really gonna get hit, you probably would have gotten hit at this point, but...
I mean, we already have 100 videos that are flagged.
I mean, we have had a lot of things hit, but...
No, 100 is not a lot.
Okay, it's not a lot, but,
not
if you
in the
guys,
grand scheme of things.
You know, if you have your own channels, I would just make sure you're not addressing... Like, don't act like Barney in your video, like, hey,
don't speak like this. Hi!
Yeah. Yeah,
because I mean they don't know sarcasm, so
don't talk to people as if they're, you know, really young.
Wee little ones, yeah.
Little ones, and don't make
ones.
sure you don't have any tags that imply that you are talking to little ones, and don't make your thumbnails as if they are geared towards little ones.
Yep. And
be very careful about the E-rated games you play. And if you happen to have, YouTube actually does now have, am I supposed to say, am I allowed to talk about the scanner thing or no?
If you want to.
Are people able to get access to that, or is that only for, like, YouTubers? Are other people able to find that,
There's a company called TubeBuddy that kind of does, like, a Coppa compliant thing, but they're not perfect.
Yeah, so you guys can find a place called TubeBuddy, I guess. And you can get I guess you can download a scanner or something like that, or you can go to their website and find a scanner, and they'll scan your channel and see if there's any problems that are not Coppa compliant, and then if there are any issues, you either have to change that, whatever is going on with it, whether it be the thumbnail, your tags, or if it's the actual video, then there's nothing you can change about it. You know, if it's Hello Kitty roller racing video that you did, there's no way that you're going to be able to be Coppa compliant with that video because of the game. So you're going to have to just change it to KID. There's nothing you can do. And that's the thing. There's some games that once you play them, there's nothing you can do. It's gone.
Shoot!
If you played that game, it's over.
Yeah, there's
for that video.
Yeah.
So just make sure you change it.
As long as you don't, I've been told by a friend, or not a friend, an acquaintance higher up, that as long as it's not 75% of your channel, you shouldn't lose like your monetization, your community tab, your live streaming, your super chats, your membership. I mean, if your channel, more than likely our channel's probably going to be considered about 20%, maybe. But right now it's only at about 0.1%. Or, no, 0.8%, sorry. That's basically 100 out of 6,300 videos.
Oh, David says he's counting the days till his own birthday and thinking about getting a new Switch.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they end up getting the new Switch Pro out at some point, or if they're gonna actually do that.
Oh, I mean, they haven't announced the Switch Pro yet, but it's possible. Anything is possible, I suppose. I would be down with that. You kidding me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm just willing to give anyone any kind of advice because I feel like we're all basically put into this like horrible situation, so we all have to help each other out because God knows nobody else is helping us out, so we all have to stick together. Like, that's like why like I was tweeting and stuff like even before everything went down, like I was trying to like explain things to other YouTubers, even ones that consider us competition, because at this point
some Solidarity.
We're all in the same horrible sinking ship, so we might as well all help each other out. We all have to stick together. But especially, I mean, our viewers and especially our members, like, of course I'm going to be nice to you guys, of course. Like, what am I talking about? You guys aren't my competition.
You guys give us a better CPM rate.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for all of you guys.
Without members, this channel would
it's
be
extremely
in big trouble now.
It's extreme, especially like some of you guys that just upload videos for fun. It's extremely stressful thinking about how you could get fined for a channel you don't really even make money or that much money on at all. It's annoying, like because it's like, oh my gosh. So, yeah.
There's a dude on a boat attacking us.
Fun fact about my channel, I believe it was almost taken down completely. The first scan of the government scan. Luke had to get it back.
I got it back. I did good. That was me.
My channel is very cutesy in its nature.
It's super cutesy, but there's no harm in you playing cutesy games. You're a girl. You're not. You know, video games are not all. That's what needs to change, though. That's what the law needs to be defined as. It's not just all gore and action and things like that. Things like Animal Crossing and Pokemon should not be considered taboo because, you know, that's a big market for girls and ladies. And
well, even when I was first trying to get into gaming and stuff like that, and I was like, well, what should I play? Because you had the games you like, and I didn't really like those. And then you would say, well, why don't you try an RPG? Because a lot of females like that. And I was like, oh, okay. But it's weird that now they're kind of targeting things that are peaceful or sweet.
RPGs are still fine.
Okay, alright. Well, there you go. As long as people can play RPGs, I guess it's fine.
I just wouldn't play a very, you know,
like,
cutesy-looking
yeah,
RPG.
Exactly.
But, I mean, the Final Fantasies and the Kingdom Hearts, those are all still fine for now.
Well, see, I don't have too much problem with that.
Yeah.
Like, in reality, I understand. I mean, I'm not trying to play the devil's advocate at this point, but it feels like I understand that women like to play cutesy games, but on the other hand, yeah, a lot of younger.
I have the high ground.
A lot of younger audiences watch those.
Never mind.
To be honest, to be absolutely honest, I'm just trying to be honest here. As long as RPGs are allowed, I mean, women like RPGs with stories.
Oh!
And those can be like you can play a more adult RPG that has like, you know, more of a, you know, like if you're playing some of the storylines that have more things going on in the story that are more dramatic, then, you know, then it's not going to be considered for younger audiences. So, I mean, maybe the way that they have it is okay. The only problem I have is that they keep pushing to make it more and more, to take away more and more.
Yeah,
games.
Yeah.
They'll never stop. Like, say they get everything that they want this year, then next year they'll try to do a law under the rug and amend the law.
That's what this is the next year, Andy. They already got what they wanted with it. What are you doing? I'm trying to snipe somebody.
I like the pink bear in there. It's pretty cool. I like whoever's the pink bear. I really want to play this with you like sometimes, but I feel like I get so worried that, like, when people make the wall in front of me, like, when I'm trying to get out of the wall and I'm completely blocked in, I want to get out, and I do not know how to undo the wall, so I end up
What do you mean
I end
undo
up
the wall?
shooting the wall.
You break it. You break the wall.
But I feel like people get upset at me that I broke their wall, and then I feel like I can't play the game.
They'll have to deal with it.
But what if they think I slighted them by breaking the wall?
Aren't they slighting you by getting in your way?
I don't know. I feel like I don't have the right to feel that I'm slighting anyone because I'm the person doing the stream, so they can do whatever they want to me. Like, I don't have the right to get offended by anyone. I don't know. I have to hold myself to I don't feel like I don't want to get mad at people that are watching.
I personally don't like it when people like get in my
way.
So
you don't have a problem with telling people when they're in your way.
Yeah.
Even if they're your viewers. Okay.
I mean, some trolling is okay.
I don't want to make anyone mad at me. Like, so that's why I don't say anything. But sometimes when I'm playing this and people start boxing me in,
don't fence me in, yo.
then I start getting really, like, stressed out, and I don't know what to do, and then I don't play the game anymore, because I'm not, even when I was playing this game on my own, maybe I should make a different account that doesn't say KWife, because when I was playing this game on my own, even when I wasn't streaming, I used to have people kind of surround me and, like, we'll start playing this game. And, like, which is great, but, like, sometimes they're kind of, like, overprotective, and I can't actually learn to play the game with my KWife account, because it's like I play the game, and then people are like, oh my gosh, KWife's playing, and then I can't really learn what I'm doing. Like, I have no problem with people helping me. I'm not trying to say I don't want anyone to help me, it's just, it's very hard for me to learn on my own, like, that's why I really liked being able to play Dauntless, because I didn't understand how to get in a match with anyone else. That was perfect, because then I could actually learn little by little how I'm supposed to play. Because if people are like, oh, no problem, just do this, and then I see them do all these amazing combos and, like, you know, destroy all the enemies on the screen in front of me, it's like, oh, right, I'll just do that. And I'm thinking, I have no idea how to do that. So I have to have the steps, like, one by one. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. What?
Oh, I can't read, so I was just reading for a sec.
Oh.
I mean, I can read, it's just far away.
Oh.
So, I mean, I never know.
2 wins. Great job. I like to stay around the outer part of the battlefield and kick people off. Yes, I am a camper from David.
Oh. Night,
okay.
Orange Man.
See you later, Orange Man. Have a great night.
Yeah, Dauntless stream tomorrow, guys. Well, thank you. We're glad you enjoy our content. I mean, our content is still mostly going to be the same. I mean, we're still going to look at E stuff. It's just not going to be... Usually we looked at, like, 1 teen game a month and, like, 2 or 3 E-rated games, depending on, you know, if there was an indie company that reached out to us, if there was, like... last year, DreamWorks wanted us to look at the Train Your Dragon thing. I mean, we're going to have to be very selective with certain brands, or we're going to have to mark those as appropriate.
Yeah, thank you so much for the kind words, Arctic8. We really appreciate that.
No matter what game we play, you're getting the same type of, like, content, essentially, because Amber and I don't change our personality. We're not, like, swearing like sailors or anything like that. It's still the same stuff that our audience has come to expect from us. It's just we're playing different games. That's the only difference. Which some parents don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, we're the same people we've always been. Like, I really appreciate the kind words, and, like, I always have the same, like, standards. Like, the thing is, like, you know, like, I'm never gonna like games that, you know, are extremely, extremely brutally gory and are, like, you know, just over the top. I'm never gonna like those kind of games, really. You know, I'm always gonna, like, kind of... I mean, who knows? Maybe if I was in an extremely angry mood, maybe I would one day, but, like, I feel like...
For everything, there's a season.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like, obviously games help people get rid of aggression and stuff, but I feel like on our channel, yeah, we do try to keep somewhat of a, you know, not to play too crazy of, like, of a level of, like, violence and gore and stuff on this channel. It's like obviously we've always done E through T rated games, but that's not really who we are. Who we are is just, like, our personalities and just us playing the game.
We like games.
And it's just gaming, so it's not quite the rating that matters. It's the fact that we like fighting games, we like anime games, we like games that have story, we like interesting RPGs. You know, that's what we're trying to show off on the channel, and that's basically, you know. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words, Arctic8 and everybody. Orange, I hope you have a great night. The person who needs help on their homework, I hope you have a great time doing your homework, or good luck on your homework. Jay Arzu, have fun doing your homework.
I like how she just sits there in the chair. See you next stream. Yes, next stream will be...
See you next stream, Clones Trooper. Thank you so much for the awesome super chats.
It will be...
Hope you have a fantastic night.
Dauntless tomorrow and probably... I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember. I
Sent us hearts there, Arctic 8. Thank you so much, Arctic 8.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Whoa. You don't know why, but you're in a Lego dimension. You're a gumball, aren't you? Wait, I don't remember there being an amazing gumball in Lego dimension.
I don't know.
Later,
Bye, Lightning Storm. God bless. Take
Have a
care.
great night.
Yeah, that's right, Aaron's World of Cards. We all have to stick together in 2020. We're all in this together. Yep.
Oh my goodness. So guys, 2 more matches and then that'll be it. So this is the second to last match whenever we get in. Unless it takes 20 minutes for us to get in. And that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, like, either if Luke goes to sleep after this, then I'll probably be trying to get some work of the house done. If Luke is up after this, then we'll be recording videos after that, and then I'll try to get some stuff done. But basically this weekend, I basically tried to rest a little bit because, yeah, I had some headaches and stuff. I didn't feel the greatest because basically Luke and my sleep schedules were all messed up because he had to stay up really late several nights. Like, I'm talking till like noon after he had been up all day the day before. He was up till 7, then he was up till noon, so. Yep. And then that makes me have to wait all night until he wakes up after sleeping 8 hours after that so we can actually record. So it's like, it's been completely like, it's just like our sleep schedules have been completely messed up, and hopefully things are gonna get back to normal soon. But yeah, like, because of the weather, Luke and I have had major headaches, like this weekend. So.
And if it's winter, it needs to be winter.
It's just been switching back and forth. Like, it's been snowing, and then all the snow
Rain,
melts, and then it's been freezing the next day, and then snowing. So it's just like been really crazy. Like, I don't know.
Apparently, that weather is very common here in Central PA.
Well, I don't like it.
You had to be closer to the Poconos in order to get normal weather of cold and hot.
It's very, like, sporadic, and you never know what kind of weather you're gonna get. Like, it can be completely peaceful and randomly start storming like crazy, and the trees will start, like, hitting
That's why you want to live in the mountains.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't like living in valleys. Valleys get more tornadoes. They have more weather problems. When you live up in the mountains, you hardly get any tornadoes.
And then you end up getting more migraines because the weather keeps changing. And then when you get migraines, we can't really... We can record, but...
Also, when you're above sea level, you actually get sleepier. Like,
yeah, because the air's thinner.
The air's thinner, and you're up higher and stuff like that.
I thought it's actually better for your heart, because your heart has to work harder.
Yep.
So, like, it gets used to, like, thinner air, and then if you actually go back down, you'll actually be... Your heart will be stronger.
Come on, guys. Who are we waiting on? Who are we waiting on?
Have a great night, Matthew Gumball. Thanks so much for watching. Says bye, chat, and...
Oh my goodness.
See you around. Arctic 8 says it's been a very windy and rainy day in England, but I like the rain. That's awesome.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that like the rain.
Hey, another one of our members is here in the chat. Hey, Eric Stein, how's it going?
Hey, Eric.
Hey, awesome. Our Mandalorian friend is in the chat. Excellent.
Whoa. Why would I block? What the heck? What?
Hey, Eric, hopefully you and the fam are having a great day. Thank you so much for coming by.
Okay, that was weird.
What is my name? Says, I remember Snowmageddon in Idaho like 4 years ago. Oh, Oh, thanks, Kyle, Kylie. I'm almost like getting your name wrong. What, Kyle? Sorry, said so sorry about your headaches and sent you a little heart.
Aw, thank you.
Aw.
Very kind.
Aw, thank you very much.
Guys, if you want 2 matches, you gotta get ready. You gotta ready up, because I'm only
dragon up.
I'm only doing a certain amount.
Logan says his new cat says hi and wants him to turn on the
Oh, I
sync.
see. We're waiting on 2 people to join.
Great to see you guys, Nick Nation, and everybody coming in.
Can't they just like fill it when you're on the map? Why do we have to wait for somebody in the lobby to come?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, why couldn't they just... Why do you have to have 16 people? Why couldn't you just play with less?
You play with 14 and then you get like 2 people to just randomly join or something like that.
Yeah, why can't they just have people randomly join?
Looks like this is probably going to be our last one because we're going to be waiting another probably 15 minutes.
Okay, bye. Goodbye. Is Ethan going to bed? Bye, Ethan. Have a great night, Ethan. Thank you so much for being in like every stream and being so kind and nice with all your awesome comments. God bless and happy gaming, Ethan. Have a fantastic night. Virtual hugs.
Have we watched The Mandalorian yet? No. Not yet.
We haven't. We don't have Disney Plus.
No.
I'm thinking about if one thing. I don't know.
We have a movie commentary to do.
I really have to worry about my expenses because of everything. But if Luke wants to get Disney Plus, I can try to get rid of some other expenses to get it.
I mean, I've actually heard Disney Plus isn't as good as everybody's saying. Like, one of the big problems that a lot of fans are having, take X-Men the cartoon show, for instance. It's not in chronological order. They don't have it in episode order. They have it sporadically, like, all over the place.
Well, I'll tell you right now, like...
For most of their shows.
The app, Viki, is something that I thought I was about to get rid of, but in reality...
Oh, I love that app.
The other day, I couldn't find anything to watch on Amazon, and I found one of my favorite shows on Viki, which is, I believe, a K-drama app. And, basically...
Nope, I haven't seen Morbius trailer yet, Joshua.
Basically, I believe Viki is mainly K-dramas, and oh my gosh, it has the best K-dramas on there. And, like...
Well, that's because that's where all the K-dramas went.
And K-dramas are just so... I don't know. I mean, I want to say dramatic, but it's just like... They're just so much... They're just so... They're so good.
K-dramas are so dramatic.
They're just so good. Like, it's like not... It's like completely different kind of show than you would see in the United States or any other country. Like, it's just completely like... The visual quality that they film them with is so high def. It's like way higher def than high def that you've ever seen. Like they, instead of overpaying their actors like they do in the United States, they actually spend that money on actual really good camera techniques. The visual quality of the K-dramas is like beyond. Like, it's beyond movie quality, isn't it? It's extremely high definition. I mean, it's pretty awesome. But just the, just the writing and like one reason Luke and I like to watch K-dramas is because, like, for American shows and movies, Luke can already guess what's gonna happen because it's so
predictable.
It's always cliche. It's always tremendously like, oh, I see. Oh, wait, I've never had a bicycle before. Like, I wish I could have one of those someday. Well, maybe you will someday, Billy. And then they flash forward to him owning a bicycle shop. It's just like, it's just completely expected. Everything in American film is completely like, it's just written for morons.
Yep, in Korean dramedies, you never know what's going to happen. One episode I saw a while ago, this lady was talking to this guy, and they're going to get married, and everything's great. And then all of a sudden, he walks out, and he bought some groceries, and he gets run over, and that's it. And it's like, what? It's like, but they had their whole life planned, and it's like, turns out he's not in the show anymore. He's gone. And it's like, you never know when it's gonna happen. So, and it was a rom-com, for crying out loud. I'm like, holy crap, what? This is supposed to be a sweet thing, but now it's sad because the dude's gone.
Yeah.
And you had no idea because they're playing happy music. He's coming out of the store, dum-de-dum-de-dum, wham! That's it. And it wasn't even the end of the show. Then she meets someone else, or she doesn't, or it's so weird.
Yeah.
But in Asian culture, they just, like, death is a part of life. That, you know.
That's what we need in more American shows. More death. That's what I demand. And that would make it so much better.
I don't know. I don't get it. That's the same thing with anime. Sometimes you don't know when a character is gonna get bumped off.
Zero Blade says that's hilarious. Zero Blade just sounds to me like they just didn't want to pay him anymore. No, I think it's like a joke. Like it's you're expecting the guy to be the main character, but he's not. It's supposed to be like an unexpected twist. That's supposed to be like shocking.
Well, no, he was the main character. They just replaced him with someone else. Or she doesn't end up with somebody.
So it's like he was the main character at the beginning, but then he just randomly gets destroyed. So it's like, okay, somebody else now. Yeah. It's a weird take. Great, another one of our members is in the chat, Smitty0182. Awesome, great to see you, Smitty. Awesome, we got so many awesome members in the chat right now. Kyle, Kylie, Bryant, the Hurricane Jr. Sr., John Doe, Charles the Green Dragon, Ruga, Eric Stein. And yeah, all of you guys. And Orange Man was here. Great to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for being members of KwingsLetsPlays and keeping this channel going. You guys are all breathtaking. And all of you guys playing with us tonight, thank you guys so much for playing with us. And all of you guys watching tonight. Everyone hanging out here in the chat.
Guys, make sure you're ready up, because I'm getting tired.
Cassie, Metroid Prime, Sonya Wolves, and Zero Blade, and Jacob, and David, and Ryan, and everyone, Gloria. So great to see you guys, and you guys are all breathtaking as well. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. So thank you again to our members. You guys are amazing.
No, you're breathtaking. I see what you did there. Oh wow, the Cowboys making. Oh. Try again. Last try.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sonya says, am I the only one who's worried for Amber? And Druga says, I tend to, but I don't really want to get in her way when she says we need more death. I don't know. Hey, it works for K-dramas. It makes it more dramatic.
Well, I mean, you realize...
what can we add to this? Hits by a bus. Let's write that in.
No. You have to realize that it's in the name. They call them K-drama.
I know.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Some of them are so dramatic that it's hard for me to watch. Like, one of them I was watching for you. I tried to watch again. I'm literally crying, like, 5 minutes into them. It's just one of them. No, usually we watch K-dramas, like they're dramedies. We usually watch dramedies.
I like the dramedies.
They're like dramas, but they have comedy in them. That's the ones we like watching. The dramas. I watched this one K-drama. It was so depressing. Like, I literally couldn't stop crying, like, for a day. And I didn't understand. And I was just like, Luke, the ones we usually watch are happy. And he's like, right, you watched a drama, not a dramedy.
Lower the decibels, honey.
Sorry.
My ears.
But I can't remember. All I remember, it was a girl who was forced to marry some guy that didn't love her, and then her entire family hated her and was cruel to her, and like it just got worse and worse every episode. And I was just getting so upset. Like, I was just like, when is this gonna get better? It's getting so depressing.
Yep, that's pretty much it, Smitty. You called it. You called it.
And people wonder why why Luke will not get Amber a spear. Why? Why won't you get me a spear? I don't understand.
So many reasons.
So many reasons. I can't think of one.
I can.
You said that you thought more drama should happen. If I had a spear, I could definitely make some dramatic things happen around here.
Why here? There's nothing wrong with here. This is peaceful. This is nice.
Yeah, but I can make it dramatic.
No. Come on, guys. Let's try one more time.
I want to watch the Persona anime, but if I want to hear your advice on it, I haven't really watched the Persona anime.
No, sorry. We tried to watch it. We didn't like it. It's like, it's weird. I mean, if you can, it's kind of told, the Persona 5 anime, it's kind of told like in a future setting and also throughout flashbacks that act as like the main narrative. But like a lot of stuff that happens in it was just too confusing to follow. Like if you were to watch it, it would take like repeated viewing to understand everything that's happening in context and stuff like that. It's just too confusing. So I mean, I tried it. I thought the animation was okay. I know a lot of people complained about the animation of, don't do that. Complained about the animation of the Persona 5, but they fixed it for the Blu-ray. Just like the Dragon Ball Super animation wasn't very good when it aired on television in Japan, but by the time it ended up on Blu-ray and streaming sites in America, it looked much better, you know?
I'm making Charles sweat over here because of the spears. He's like, those spear would cause destruction.
Yeah, the spear would.
It would make things happier, Charles.
No.
I thought dragons and spears get along really well.
I agree with Charles.
Smitty says, Amber, we need more death. Amber, put down the spear, Luke.
If you want to watch some I would, if you want a cool anime to watch that has a lot of seasons like Persona, and it's kind of like I mean, it's not really exactly like Persona, but if you haven't seen all of Sword Art Online, I'd watch that. There's 3 seasons of it. So you got, each season is about a different type of game genre. And I mean, the first season is pretty messed up, but it's probably the best. But then season 2 is not too bad, but season 3 is definitely R-rated. Like, it's, when they get to the underworld, it gets pretty. I was surprised. I forgot I was watching an SAO anime because it's like, what in the world is going on? Feels like I was watching Overlord or something. There's a lot of gore and blood and stuff. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, say more of those words. It's good for the PC
okay,
thing.
Gushers. Just
Luke, tell the story about your cat.
Rivers of blood!
Are you going to tell the story about what happened with your cat?
Oh, the story about,
Oh my gosh, are you really going to talk about it at this point?
No.
You guys want to hear Luke's cat story?
No.
It's dramatic.
No. I don't want to, because we've been over this, and back when I talked about it years ago, it was like, people said horrible things about me. I was little when it happened. I didn't mean to. Just trying.
What was your age?
I
don't.
No,
I don't. You shouldn't say your age. No, don't say your age.
Usually when somebody says they're little, that means they were little. That's what it means. It means you were little.
Oh, people want to hear the story. No, it's something that...
It's pretty gruesome.
It had to do with something that he didn't understand about his cat.
See, people with ADD are... for certain things, there's kind of a delayed reaction about when something bad happens, or you don't really understand what's going on. So, long story short, little ADD me. Oh, it's happening.
Oh my gosh, I was just joking. No.
Lower the decibels.
I'm gonna have to go over
you're literally hurting my ear.
Sorry.
That's the 3rd time I've had to ask you.
Right. No, he didn't.
You're making my ear vibrate.
No,
so.
but there was some jam.
Yeah.
There's jam in this story.
There's a lot of jam in this story. There's cat jam.
And this was his cat Samurai.
Yeah,
Yes, it was Arctic.
It was Samurai the cat. So what happened was I was using paints for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't remember the context of what happened because it was 30-something years ago. Or probably 26 years ago. 25, 26, 27. It doesn't matter. So anyway, hanging out with Samurai, just shooting the breeze, talking to my cat, whatevs. I was painting something. I don't know what it was, because I don't know. But paint got on Sammy's fur. And I was home alone. My parents both worked. And I was, you know, just kind of hanging out. And I didn't want my parents to freak when they saw blue paint on the cat. And I found a pair of scissors. And I cut a little bit too deep. And Sammy let out a blood-curdling scream. And there was ooze everywhere. And when my dad came home early from work, thank God, he wrapped the cat up in a towel and took it to the vet because I had apparently cut a little bit too deep. And I didn't know. I was really little. You know, and I was horrified. I was just kind of stunned because I didn't know what was happening. And
you were just trying to get the blue paint off.
I was trying to get, because he didn't like the paint on him. I was just trying to get it off. And, you know, he survived, and he wasn't mad at me because he didn't really blame me. But I was traumatized by it, and it's probably why I don't really like scissors a lot. Is because I remember what happened, and it's just kind of like, whenever I see a pair of scissors, I think instrument of death. So, yeah, I was traumatized by that, probably, for a while. But, yeah, that's what happened. Oh, no.
Yeah, there's a few people that remember the story.
Yeah, that's the story. I mean, I probably told it a lot better years ago. I'm trying to remember it exactly what happened, but Dad basically saved Sammy's life, wrapped it up in a towel, told me it wasn't my fault.
Sweet that he said it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, my mom freaked. I know that. Like, why would you paint the cat?
Yeah, your mom is not the nicest person. Just saying.
But yeah, my dad was really nice to me, and he got the cat to the vet okay, and the vet, you know, this was back in the 90s, so I mean, vets wouldn't, like, accuse you of things, because little people do stupid things. Especially when there's nobody around, and my parents both worked. They had to. So.
Yeah, the first time Luke told this story, I think it was more... Like...
It was after Amber was engaged to me, because I did not tell her this story when we were dating, because it would look pretty bad.
Yeah, this was Luke's cat that was his best friend that slept with him every day.
Yeah, he was my gaming buddy. When I used to sit on the floor, Indian style, he would just kind of... He does... What's interesting is Zelda does the same thing, though. Like, it makes me feel like, I don't know, maybe part of Sammy is with Zelda or something. But Zelda, whenever I sit on the floor, he only climbs in my lap when I do it that way. Just like Sammy only really sat in my lap when I would sit exactly like that. So.
Simon says, my sister shaved my head when we were little, and I make her feel guilty of it every chance I get.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would totally use that against her, too.
I would have shaved her head when I was little.
Oh, yeah, you probably would have.
Eye for an eye. But, yeah, I mean, Sammy didn't have really any lasting damage other than he had some, like, nerve issues in his back.
Yeah, like, I think it always kind of hurt him if you touched him there.
Well, I don't know if it hurt him. I think he had, like, damaged nerves, because whenever he would touch his back, he would flinch.
Oh.
He never made any... He didn't even really meow, like, after it happened.
There's people... I think, like, Hurricane was saying, I have also an ADD.
Yeah. I'm the poster child of ADD.
Yeah, Kylie wants to know, tell the story of Sam meeting Amber. Sammy.
Okay, the story of Sammy. I brought girls home to meet my parents and my cat when I was in high school and college, and every single one of them bit the girl. And I took that as a sign, even though the girl was somewhat attractive, that one, I would be forever alone, and two, that Sammy did not approve of this girl.
He was like your guardian.
He's like, this girl's no good for you, so, you bite her. And one girl actually thought Sammy had rabies and kind of like fled in her car and never called me again. But it's kind of silly because he wasn't foaming at the mouth or anything like that. But I take Amber home to meet my parents. We're in college, and let's see.
Night, Cassie.
Night, Cassie. So I take Amber to meet my parents. We were both in college, and Sammy comes right up to her and starts purring. Doesn't bite her, doesn't do anything. He just kind of looks at her and he's like, "You seem nice. I approve." And one could say, okay, Sammy was getting up in years, but I just brought a girl to the house about 6 months before meeting Amber, and he totally bit her. So I don't think Sammy
Yeah, I thought Sammy came up to me and headbutted me.
Yeah, he gave his approval. He headbutted you, he purred, and he sat down next to you when we were watching a movie, because the first time you came over, I believe we watched a movie at the house. I think we had like a little movie date, and we were kind of left alone. Like,
were we? I thought your parents were sitting right behind us.
No. They got really clingy and weird when we got engaged. Like, maybe they should have acted that way when we were dating and been lax when we were engaged, but that would have been better. Yeah, my parents were weird with that. Oh yeah. But anyway. Yeah.
Like, we basically let us do anything, and then when we got engaged,
then they got concerned.
Then when it was like 3 weeks before we were married, then they were acting really weird with us. It was just like, but we're about to get married now. Like, why are you acting insane?
Yeah, this doesn't matter.
And then they acted even worse once we got married.
Yeah, but anyway, back to the whole Sammy thing. So Sammy, like, he totally approved of Amber. He was never afraid of her whenever she would come over. And there was a time where after we got married, where we were going to bring Sammy with us. And we tried to, but I was too allergic by that point. And it was heartbreaking for me, too, because I think our apartment life would have been a lot happier with the cat. But I couldn't. That's when we learned from my doctor that I had a severe cat allergy that was brought on from living with. Sammy was a long hair cat. It was some type of cat that had like a lot of hair and had dander issues. And because I was living with him for 20 years, I developed a severe like allergy to the point where they said I would need an inhaler the rest of my life. And then Amber discovered hyperallergenic cats, and it wasn't until, I don't know, probably, I'm trying to think how many years after we were.
Aw, that's very cute. Wantonavi says his puppy seems to like everyone and doesn't even think he's capable of his food.
That's sweet. So, I mean, we found out that I was deathly allergic to cats, just like my grandmother, because it runs in my dad's mom was deathly allergic to cats, too. So even though she loved cats, she couldn't be around them. So I developed a severe allergy, and I found out later in life that Grandma developed the allergy because they had cats. So and I'm not talking like 1 or 2 cats. Like, she had a whole barn full of cats. Like, my dad, when he was growing up, had like 7 cats, and they were always around Grandma.
Oh, Kyle Kiley says, Kay Bryant says, I love that story. I never tire of hearing it. Aww, so sweet.
But yeah, Sammy was always really nice to Amber. And when we found out that I was allergic, I was devastated. And Amber and I went back to college. And when we were at college, Sammy passed away. So that was hard. Because I wasn't there for him.
You made you guys can watch the little video.
I made a tribute video when I found out about it.
Made a tribute video to his cat on the Nightwings Are One channel.
Yeah.
When Sammy passed away.
Yep. He's the only cat that I didn't. I had another cat called Mighty Max. And he passed away years ago, but I didn't make a video for him because he wasn't really my cat. he didn't really... Everything that Sammy did, Mighty Max did the opposite. He never liked hanging out with me.
Hey, Christina, I think my favorite color is usually blue, I think. I don't know what Luke's favorite color is. Probably blue, too.
It might be blue, I don't know. But, you know, dating life was really good, and Sammy was good to Amber, and that was all I needed. So once he gave his approval, I think that's when I got more serious with Amber. Because I was kind of surprised that... And I would ask her sometimes, I was like, did he scratch you? Did he bite you at all? And she'd be like, no, he just kind of headbutted me. And I was like, interesting. And, you know, I probably got a little bit more serious with Amber from that point on.
That was why you got more serious with me?
I think that's kind of why I, like, sped things up a little bit. Like, this is an abnormality, or this is, you know...
That was the reason?
Part of it. Also, I really liked you, but usually...
Also, I really liked you, but it was mainly because of the cat?
I've been up for 18 hours, woman. Give me some cred here. I'm doing the best I can, okay?
Oh, that's why you guys need a pet in your life, so you can see who you're destined to marry based on how the pet interacts.
Yeah, there you go. The cat will do it. The cat will
The animals know from Simons.
The animals know.
Yeah, Charles is like, Sammy approved.
Ambi has a kind heart, and she's sweet and gentle, so I think I picked up on that. And the fact that the cat didn't destroy her is, you know...
Well, I thought I was kind of afraid of your cat because you told me...
I said he bites girls that he doesn't approve of.
I don't remember you saying that. I thought you just said he bites people in general.
I don't know. You're asking me to remember something that so long.
You really would say he bites girls he doesn't approve of before, so...
It's possible. I was overly honest with you, honey. Well, it's an hour and 45 minutes, I think. Whoops. I don't even know what I'm doing. Go back. Go back! I just want to sit in my chair.
Yeah, dogs don't generally like Luke either, Luffy.
No, dogs hate me. Dogs, they hate me.
They can sense fear, and Luke got bit by a dog when he was younger.
Because I fear dogs.
My mom actually almost died by a dog bite.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We have that in common. I actually thought that would be something good we had in common, but she didn't really care that I got bit by a dog like that. Because I actually had its fangs go through my little hand.
I know.
I still kind of have a scar, though. Actually, you know, the doctors did a really good job. You can't see the scar unless you look at the front of my hand. Or the back of my hand.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Clones Trooper. Says, say if you had a pet. Say I if you have a pet. And also hi again. So if anyone has a pet at home, Clones Trooper wants to know if you guys have a pet. So let us know if you guys have a pet in the chat. And thank you so much for the super chat, Clones Trooper. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the super chats today. So awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much. You guys are so generous. Thank you guys.
Yeah. So anyway, people, that's it for me. I think I'm spent. I'm kind of rambling here, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool that Sammy did that, and Amber was always so sweet with that cat, and because of how well she was with.
That was when I used to be sweet.
Oh, stop. Because she treated that cat so well, like, I knew that she would be really good with animals, so I got her Tink years later, and then I got her Shadow and Zelda.
You told me that your cat was your best friend, so I really wanted to make a good impression on your wingman.
Yeah, but
I did. I really did. I was like, well, you might have told me that he bites people and disapproves of.
I was
So I was like, oh man. I remember sitting here thinking like, don't show any fear.
Don't show any fear.
And then I guaranteed, I knew he was gonna bite me because I was thinking, oh great, you have this weird psychic thing where you think everyone your cat bites isn't the right person. So I was like, great. This day will end pretty soon.
But if Amber wasn't, if she was afraid of cats or something like that, I probably wouldn't have gotten her the other cats. Like, just
No, I'm not afraid of cats.
Yeah, I know.
Just...
So anyway, people, I'm now going on close to 19 hours being awake, so I'm gonna cut this stream now. It's a little under 2 hours, but I hope you guys enjoyed the Valkyrie thing.
That's awesome. I'm so sorry. That's awesome to hear about your brother, recovering, Carter, and, thank you so much for letting us know about his health. Okay.
Alright. So anyway, peeps, you have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow's stream will be on Dauntless and probably Devil May Cry finale. One or the other. We won't be getting back to Dragon Quest until probably sometime in March. So if a lot of you guys are like, where's Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest is going to be a big commitment, and we're going to wait until there's another lull period because we are kind of working on a big RPG right now, which is Sword Art Online, and that's kind of taking a lot of our time right now, so yeah, it's kind of draining, but it was great hanging out with you guys, and, you know, I will see you guys tomorrow on the Dauntless stream, like around probably 6 o'clock, maybe 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Because we don't have actually a third upload for you guys tomorrow. We just got more SAO and more Power Rangers in the morning because something happened to our Wii system where it got wet and we can't really work on Nightfire or any GameCube Wii games at the moment without fear of damaging the system and getting electrocuted. So, yay! But yeah, you guys have a great night and appreciate the support. And there's a cat coming here, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go work on SAO for you guys. All right, later, people. Have a great one. Good sleep thing. Bye.